Greetings, Tony Runkle here, co-captain of the award-winning YA series, The Pirate's Curse. If you've been following our videos, you will have learned all about the curse portion of our series. The dark magic entered into by Calico Jack Rackham and conjurer Salifu. But as the rules of the universe teach us, shadow cannot exist without light. For there to be yin, there must be yang. It's the way of nature and of magic. And in our books, the good magic comes from four key characters. Fatimata Robinson, a fortune teller, and her grandmother, Gam Gam. Attorney and mayor, Zenobia Grace, also known as Queen Z, and her daughter, Cordial. Each of these women carries within them the power of second sight, the shine, some people call it, handed down from ancestors over generations and continents. And it is this sacred inheritance that guides Bonnie Hartright and the Brigands of the Compass Rose as they fight their battle against Jack Rackham's evil. But to truly understand these characters and their magic, you must first understand the amazing culture from which they all come. A culture and a people that exist and flourish to this day. The Gullah Geechee. Never heard of them? We're about to remedy that. On the lonely barrier islands of the Carolina and Georgia coasts, where the marshes hum with cicadas and the tides breathe like a living thing, live a people who have endured and transformed over the centuries. They are the Gullah Geechee. Descendants of Africans torn from the rice fields, forests, and coasts of West Africa, bound in chains across the Middle Passage, forced to live an enslaved life on isolated plantations, stripped of all they knew and loved, their homes, their families, their way of life. But they refused to be stripped of their spirit. Instead, over time, they forged a world that was both new and ancient. Their Creole tongue, Gullah, rose from many languages, European and African mixed together, yet it carried the rhythms of the mother continent. Even today, its cadence whispers like waves on the shore, drums in the distance, and ancestors in the wind. Their hands kept memories alive. From sweetgrass, they wove baskets like the ones their forebears had carried for centuries. From sea and rope, they spun nets that glittered like moonlight on water, just as their ancestors on the mother continent had done. From cloth, they stitched stories in colors and patterns that spoke without words. What they made for survival became art, and what they sang to endure became the roots of a nation's music. Spirituals rose from these shores, and from those spirituals sprang every kind of music. Gospel, blues, jazz, even hip-hop, all carrying the echoes of the first low country voices. But old mysteries still lingered. While enslavers thought Africa had been broken, the old spirits lived on. The Gullah Geechee embraced Christianity wholeheartedly, and parish houses sprung up. But they braided it with ancestral wisdom, the power of earth and river, the sanctity of ancestors, the circle of life and death. Praise houses rose up, but so did whispers of root workers and conjure women, those who knew the herbs that healed and the charms that cursed. Even today, if you visit the Low Country, you'll hear whispers of those who have the power to silence a rival, summon justice from the unseen, even bend the outcome of a trial. You'll pass houses with doors painted haint blue to keep restless spirits or haints away. You'll also find many trees strung with empty blue bottles to catch the wicked ghosts, their voices chiming in the wind. Superstition, you say? Maybe. Or maybe what some call superstition is, in truth, remembrance, magic that refuses to die. It is from this deep well of endurance and mystery that the Pirate's Curse draws breath. It's what inspired us to create Gam Gam, Fatimata, Queen Z, and Cordial Grace, all Gullah women who inherited not only the power of sight, but the unbroken thread of memory and a powerful heritage. The Gullah Geechee story is one of survival, yes, but also of brilliance, beauty, and defiance. Their culture is not a relic of the past. It is a living, breathing magic that crossed the ocean in chains, outlasted slavery, and still stirs the water of the Low Country today. A culture we have proudly woven into our story. To learn more about the Gullah Geechee, follow the links provided. And if our stories stir something in you, give us a like and a follow. And remember, the stories of Fati, Gam Gam, Queen Z, and Cordial Grace can be found in the Pirate's Curse series, available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other fine booksellers. If you haven't set sail with us yet, check us out. Adventure awaits. Until next time, fair winds and following seas.